Hello and welcome back to your own channel Indian Defense Analysis, where we bring to you all the latest development happening in the defense sector. On 31st January 2024, The Wire has published a controversial news. As per the article, the United States has blocked $3 billion drone sale to India until the meaningful investigation of Pannu assassination conspiracy. The basis of entire news by The Wire is its Washington-based source. It further states that US has also held back smaller Indian acquisition, including a proposal to buy 6 Boeing PATI long-range maritime patrol aircraft. As per The Wire, the purchase is stuck in the US Congress because of anger over the brazen attempt to assassinate Pannu. The US representatives have frozen the legislative movement needed for proceeding with the sale. The Wire claims that its source is highly placed and operates at the top layer of US policymaking and cannot be identified as he is not authorized to speak to the media. Now, interestingly, a day after The Wire broke out the controversial report, a press release was made by the Defense Security Cooperation Agency of United States. As per the press release, the State Department has made a determination approving a possible foreign military sale to Government of India of MQ-9B remotely piloted aircraft and related equipment for an estimated cost of $3.99 billion. The Defense Security Cooperation Agency delivered the required certification notifying Congress of this possible sale on 1st February 2024. The Government of India has requested for 31 MQ-9B Sky Guardian aircraft, 161 embedded global positioning and inertial navigation system, 35 Rio Grande communication intelligence sensor suites, 170 AGM-114R Hellfire missiles, 16 M36E9 Hellfire captive air training missiles, 310 GBU-39B laser small diameter bombs and 8 GBU-39B laser guided test vehicles with live fuses. It also includes certifiable ground control stations, TP-33110GD engines, M299 Hellfire missile launchers, and many more equipments and sensors. This proposed sale will support the foreign policy and national security objectives of United States by helping to strengthen the US-Indian strategic relationship and to improve the security of a major defense partner which contributes to an important force for political stability, peace and economic progress in Indo-Pacific and South Asia region. As India is moving closer towards inking deal for procurement of MQ-9B RPAs, there are attempts being made to showcase that MQ-9B drones are going to be super expensive procurement and some unrealistic price comparison is also being made. These propagandas are being spread for personal gain at a cost of national interest. Therefore, we decided to make a detailed analysis on MQ-9B procurement to make everyone aware of the facts and understand in detail why India needs MQ-9B RPAs, why are they so costly, and how India will get benefited from this deal. India is the 7th largest country in the world. India has 3,044 km long line of actual control with China, which continues to test India's preparedness along the borders. These are mostly high altitude, extreme cold region which are vastly inaccessible. India also has very long coastline which measures about 7,516.6 kilometers bordering the mainland and the islands with the Bay of Bengal in the east, Indian Ocean in the south and Arabian Sea in the west. The Indian Navy has to explore 2,500 to 300 miles away from coastline for various ISR missions to identify who is operating in these waters, what are they doing, and what's their motive. Indian Armed Forces need to maintain the continuous ISR over its border and Indian Ocean region, for which it needs remotely piloted aircrafts with extremely high endurance and excellent surveillance and network capabilities. This is the reason why Indian Armed Forces felt the need of extremely capable, high-altitude, long-endurance drones such as MQ-9. Indian Navy already has a vast experience of operating these RPAs. Indian Navy has leased two MQ-9 RPAs which completed 10,000 flight hours in November 2022. Indian Navy uses these RPAs for maritime surveillance from Gulf of Aden to Sunda Strait in Indonesia. These RPAs has also been used across the line of actual control to monitor the military preparations made by PLA. The MQ-9 acquisition is going to be a multi-billion-dollar deal. Therefore, it's also important to understand what India is getting out of this deal. It's not going to be a plain vanilla RPA which India is going to acquire, and at the same time, many details of the deal will not be available in public domain due to the sensitivity of it. In any defense acquisition process, the cost of deal is determined by the cost of manufacturing, weapons and sensors procured along with it, ground control station, communication equipments, training, and providing the maintenance, repair and overhaul services, as well as transfer of technology, if any, included. India is acquiring 31 MQ-9 drones, out of which 10 RPAs will be made in US and remaining 21 is to be built in India. As per Indian Navy Chief, the local manufacturing of the RPAs will give India advantage of various technologies that can be transferred in terms of radar processing, sensor fusion, then some of the composites that are part of aircraft, and titanium alloy casting for undercarriage, and so many other payloads integration of the weapons. In January 2023, Bharat Forge and General Atomics Aeronautical Systems, manufacturer of MQ-9B, has signed a partnership to manufacture the parts of MQ-9B drones. The partnership included manufacturing of main landing gear components, sub-assemblies and assemblies of the drones. The current technology transfer offered by US is 8% to 9%, but there is scope to increase it to 15% to 20%, which is under discussion. General Atomics will also establish a comprehensive global MRO facility in India to support country's long-term goal to boost indigenous defense capabilities. This deal will turn India into MRO hub for MQ-9 RPAs in the region. On 14 February 2023, General Atomics and HAL have jointly announced that the MRO of turbopropeller engines, which powers MQ-9B, will be supported by HAL's engine division at Bengaluru for the Indian market. The MQ-9B can be integrated with various mission kits and combinations of weapons and sensors payload to meet the combat requirements. The Raytheon AN/AS-52 multispectral targeting sensor suite integrated with the RPA includes a color or monochrome daylight TV, infrared and image intensified TV with laser range finder and laser designator to designate targets for laser guided munitions. The RPA is also equipped with Lynx multi-mode radar that contains synthetic aperture radar that can operate in both spotlight and strip modes and ground moving target indication with dismounting moving target indicator and maritime wide area search capabilities. The Sea Guardian, which is a maritime MQ-9B, features a self-contained anti-submarine warfare mission kit. Sea Guardian operator can also deploy, monitor and control sonobuoys. Each of these RPAs has 4 wing stations available to carry 4 sonobuoy dispenser system pods. Each of these pods can hold and dispense up to 40 A size and 80 G size sonobuoys and remotely perform the anti-submarine warfare anywhere in the world. MQ-9B can also carry 8 AGM-114 Hellfire air-to-ground missiles or 4 Hellfire missiles and 2 500-pound GBU-12 Paveway-2 laser-guided bombs. The 500-pound GBU-38 JDAM can also be carried. It can also fire dual-mode Brimstone missiles. Depending on the mission requirements, the MQ-9 Reaper can carry multiple AIM-9X Block 2 missiles. Indian Defence Forces are also planning to integrate the Made in India missiles on the Predator drone. This was today's update. Please let us know your views on this in comment section. If you like the video, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. With this, I would like to say goodbye and Jai Hind. We'll soon back with more interesting and amazing development happening in the defense sector.